Now let's look at some trending football news in the last 24 hours. Carlo Ancelotti and Brazil have agreed an agreement in principle for the Italian coach to become the Senegal head coach for the World Cup 2026. I made a separate video on that one. Now, Nketiah, the striker of Crystal Palace and former Arsenal striker and in England international, is ready to play for the Black Stars. He said, when I was younger, representing England was an option after progressing through the youth system. But if Ghana invites me, then I will be there. I think the last time international break, that was last year, he got a call up for the Three Lions and he even scored for them, but he's still eligible to play for the Ghana Black Stars. Now, Xabi Alonso will be at Real Madrid, will not take part in the Club World Cup as a Real Madrid manager, but after, and the interim coach will be Santiago Solari. I made a separate video on that one too. Now, William Saliba, Real Madrid are set to sign William Saliba this summer, reports Radio Marca. The player also knows that this is a bad news for all Arsenal fans. This is their best defender so far, and then Real Madrid is knocking. There's nothing to the player can, because no trophies they have been playing for the past 2 seasons or 3 seasons, and they haven't won any major trophy. Now, Ceballos has suffered an ankle sprain after tests. This is a bad news for Real Madrid. And also Bruno Fernandes, the most chances created in the Premier League for the 3rd consecutive season. Bruno Fernandes, their best player so far for the past 5 years. Now, Scott McTominay, the 30 million signing for Manchester United, has scored 11 goals on his first Serie A season. What an incredible signing has been for Scott McTominay. If you're a Manchester United player, you just want to perform, make sure you leave to perform. Hansi Flick sends message to Barca fans on his future. I am very happy to be at Barcelona, to work here with the club, with the players, with the staff around us. I love staying here at Barcelona. So Hansi Flick is about to extend his contract with FC Barcelona. Now, Szczesny will be the starting goalkeeper in Champions League for Barca, confirms Hansi Flick, even after Ter Stegen is back. Then Real Madrid are ready to sell Rodrigo in case of good proposal in the summer, reports El Chirinto. For me, I think Chelsea should go for Rodrigo. He's a serial winner. Pavard will miss the game versus Barcelona due to injury, confirmed. This is a bad news for Inter Milan, considering their recent poor form. Then Arsenal keep Victor Gyökeres high on their list for the summer transfer window. Their number 1 striker target. Yes, that is now. Then Real Madrid are preparing a farewell for Carlo Ancelotti at the Bernabeu. They want him to leave nicely. Then also Lamine Yamal has been on the news. He said, I don't compare myself with anyone. Same with Messi. Leo is the GOAT. I just focus on improving. Comparing myself with other players doesn't make any sense. He has been on the news. He has been talking a lot, and I will make a separate video on that one. Now, according to Khan, Chelsea have been warned that their stadium is too small. That's by Sadiq Khan, and that they must be watching their London rivals with envy. And this is absolutely true. Absolutely true. Chelsea, as a big club, having a stadium capacity of 43,000 or it's less than 45,000 is something so pathetic. Now, to Chelsea is and speak to us in relation to what you want to do. Chelsea are the victims of their success, and Stamford Bridge is now too small for them. After all, this is a team that has twice won the Champions League, same by Sadiq Khan. So these are some of the trending headlines in the last 24 hours as far as football is concerned. Let me know your reactions on the comments.